And the amount of times in the Quran that he reiterates that he is merciful and forgiving, and that he knows us.
Kesabaran dan keteguhan warga Gaza menghadapi situasinya saat ini membuat decak kagum seluruh dunia. Bagaimana tidak, di kondisi paling sulit, tidak ada makanan, tidak ada obat, tidak ada minuman, tidak ada listrik, dan tidak ada apa-apa lagi di sana. Namun mereka sangat tabah dan sabar menghadapi kondisi mereka. Seluruh dunia dibuat berdecak kagum dengan keteguhan iman masyarakat Gaza, termasuk wanita ini. Dia merasa tidak percaya dengan keteguhan iman rakyat Palestina yang sangat dahsyat. Dia mengira bahwa yang memiliki iman seperti itu hanyalah para nabi seperti Nabi Ayub yang diceritakan dalam Injil, yang begitu sabar dalam menghadapi banyak cobaan. Dan untuk mencari jawabannya, ia pun mencoba untuk membaca Al-Quran, suatu hal yang belum pernah ia lakukan sebelumnya. Namun sebelum lanjut, jangan lupa untuk memberikan dukungan sederhana dengan cara tekan tombol subscribe dan like video ini. Dengan begitu, kita bisa menjadikan saluran ini sebagai sarana berbagi ilmu dan kebaikan. Saya doakan yang subscribe tetap istiqomah dan kelak dimasukkan ke dalam surga.
Images coming out of Gaza of this genocide are absolutely horrific. But there is something that every single video that I watched stood out to me that I could not understand. The faith in Allah that the people of Palestine have does not make any sense to me. I am no longer a Christian. I do not believe in the God of the Bible. And I watch these videos and I see them and the way they react to their losses and the way they speak with their God and their faith that is so completely unwavering, and it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand how they believe so much. I don't get it. Evil in the story of Job. I know, like, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I know all of that. That was exactly what I was told to believe. But it was never to the extent of their faith. Their faith feels 10 times what ours was. And so I decided to buy a Quran and to start reading it because I need to understand, with everything that these people are going through, how they can still go to their God and worship Him.
Dan ia menemukan bahwa kisah Maria yang diceritakan dalam Al-Quran sangat berbeda dengan yang diceritakan dalam Injil. Dalam Injil disebutkan bahwa Maria adalah istri Nabi Yusuf, sementara dalam Al-Quran diceritakan bahwa Maryam adalah dari keluarga Imran yang mulia. Dan Maryam adalah awal kisah dari Yesus. Ternyata, Maria adalah tokoh penting dalam kehidupan Yesus.
I was reading the Quran last night and I came across a really interesting part. I never knew, even growing up Christian and reading the Bible, I never knew that Mary had a backstory. It was never talked about. I did not know where Mary came from, other than the fact that she was from the town of Nazareth. Okay, I want to read this part. God chose Adam, Noah, Abraham's family, and the family of Imran over all other people. In one line of descent, God hears and knows all. Imran's wife said, Lord, I have dedicated what is growing in my womb entirely to you, so accept this from me. You are the one who hears and knows all. But when she gave birth, she said, My Lord, I have given birth to a girl. God knew best what she had given birth to. The male is not like the female. I name her Mary, and I commend her and her offspring to your protection from the rejected Satan. Her Lord graciously accepted her and made her grow in goodness and entrusted her to the charge of Zachariah. In case you're wondering, yes, that is the Zachariah who is the father of John the Baptist. I never knew that story. I did not know any of that about Mary's mother. In Christianity, I was always taught that Joseph was the main part of the story of Jesus being born. Like, yes, Mary, virgin birth, blah, blah, blah. But that all the emphasis was put on Joseph because, like, how could a man take a child who wasn't his and raise him in love? Like, he was very bolstered. But I am seeing and reading this and I'm going, Mary was the important part here. Mary, not Joseph. Mary was from the line of David, of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Like, Mary was the important one. I am having the best time reading. I cannot wait.
Air matanya tumpah setelah mengetahui bahwa ternyata Maria adalah pameran utama dalam kehidupan Yesus. Dalam Bible diceritakan bahwa Yesus dirawat oleh Yusuf sampai dewasa. Namun dalam Al-Quran diceritakan bahwa Marialah yang merawat Yesus hingga dewasa. Dan ia lanjutkan membaca Al-Quran. Ternyata ia mendapatkan deskripsi tentang Tuhan yang sangat lengkap, di mana Tuhan digambarkan sebagai zat yang maha penyayang, pengasih, dan pemaaf. Berbeda dengan Tuhan yang ia pahami dalam Injil. Dan ia berjanji akan lanjut mempelajari Al-Quran karena membaca Al-Quran sangat menarik baginya.
And that ayat in the surah hit so different is because the God that I was raised with was not kind. He was jealous and he was angry. And to him, we were filthy, dirty rags and felt like we had... I'd never felt important to that God. But Allah in the Quran feels like what I wanted a God for me to be. And the amount of times in the Quran that he reiterates that he is merciful and forgiving, and that he knows us. He knows us. And the God of the Bible said that too, but it was always under threat. And I would rather worship someone. If I'm going to accept the idea that there is an entity out there that I should worship, I would rather worship someone who is kind and rules with love and not with fear. I don't know what will come from this. I know my heart has been pulled to this, and I don't think that is something that I should take lightly. I did find a mosque nearby that I am hoping I will be able to reach out and just get some clarification on things. This is a very mentally, emotionally challenging change of view. But I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get to learn about it and not be stuck in what I was. But I am continuing to read the Quran, and I feel so pulled to it, like reading a novel almost, even though it's not that at all. And we will see what happens.
Jangan lupa like dan subscribe channel ini. Saya doakan yang subscribe bisa tetap istiqomah menjalan ajaran Islam dan kelak dimasukkan ke dalam surganya Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.